Anyone has your system? I mean, Hadoop running. Cluster in the sense Hadoop VM running. We'll guide you through. Yeah. Immediate answer from Manoj. No, I don't have my system running. All right. So well, Kel, you want to share your screen and try doing that? You want to do that? Okay. Mac, you want to try that? Oh, you have an install. All right. So all you guys have given some sort of an excuse and backed out. Okay, no issues. Yeah, so since I have done all the setup, so it might be a 50% effort for figuring out what's really. I mean, I just thought, okay, if anyone is interested in getting that show, so what we're trying to do is, let me open the document for you guys, and we just need to walk through what really needs to be done. So there's a link. As explained in my previous session, or previous to, I think, last session, even after the course, make sure you guys are, no worries, Mac. We'll do it over here. No issues. Make sure you are following up with the blogs, which is available in like Agile VM. Every now and then we try to update with the latest content, what is really happening in the industry, and update it. So make sure you are in sync with whatever it is, so that you make a better utilization of the environment that is available for you guys. So this is what we are going to do today. So basically what we are trying to do is, this is our existing directory. Okay, so from this existing directory, using Flume, how exactly am I going to place my files in the HDFS environment? So what we'll try, so in the real time, how exactly this happens in the real production environment, that's something which I will tell you guys. So in our the previous project which I was working, I did have shared sort of a drive. That's correct, spooling directory. So this is exactly the spooling directory. So anyone tried working on the spooling directory? Okay, so Mac is already someone who's tried it out. Great. So what we're going to try now is just, we have a directory over here. So in the real-time scenario, so basically we were in partnership with multiple other vendors. I mean, multiple other. So for example, we have an airline partner, we have a hospitality or any sort of such. What will happen is, if I run a hospitality industry, so many occasions I've seen Citibank credit card comes with or the recent one, I think the ICICI credit card had Ferrari card or something of that sort, right? So there is partnership being happening. So one organization getting in tie-up with either airline or a hospitality or something of that sort. So what will happen is, there needs to be a data exchange between both these parties, right? But think of an example. If I have a Taj, okay, Taj has some rewards point. They are in tie-up with some Jet Airways. So basically, whoever stays in Taj gets a card, or so you might have seen what is it, miles card or something of that sort. So it says, whenever you swipe a card in Taj, you can convert that particular points to even miles. So basically, using that particular points, you can even fly. You can do a domestic flight, or maybe if your points are close to 60,000 or 70,000 points, you can do a Bangalore to Delhi flight, or Delhi to Pune flight, or whatever. So that kind of a tie-up. So anytime such kind of scenario needs to be accomplished, the key underlying concept is we need to get the data exchange, right? I need to send my data to Jet Airways if I was working for Taj, or Jet Airways need to send my data, send their data to Taj. Okay, that's how exactly a data exchange happens. So that's the typical scenario where the kind of things happen. What you're talking about. This is the spooling directory. So basically, I create a directory in my Linux server or my standalone box. Okay, and what is going to happen is it gets keep in a defined interval. Maybe if it's a very high streaming data, so what will happen is every 15 minutes the data keeps into this particular. Oh, okay, great. So this particular screen, okay, the data keeps coming up, and I'm going to use Flume. Okay, the Flume will be used, which is going to pick the data from here, from this directory, okay, and then store into the HDFS environment. Okay, that's exactly what we're going to do. Okay, since we have new host today, Vikalp is going to do the owner. Okay, so let's do one thing. Let me share this link to you, Vikalp, which you need to close this. Okay, so exactly the similar kind of situation has been discussed over here, Twitter data. So once you have done with all this stuff, you can even try doing that. So this is a blog which we need. In case we can share your screen, let's go ahead and kick off. No issues. That's exactly what I want to bring in. I mean, see, there is no fun in me just showing it. So it's just a matter of how exact what is the comfort zone. It's not to judge you or anything of that sort. It's all right. No issues. We all are there to help you out in getting this move on. Okay. So let's keep moving. So you click on that link, and I'm assuming you have the Catgill VM installed, right? Yes, virtual machine. A Catgill, the virtual machine. Okay. Why don't you share the screen? So in case if it's really not working so great, let's come back to the same state. But let's see how, because at times I do understand the pace which I might be moving or I might be showing it may not be that relevant to you guys. So not really able to. Oh, I need to stop. Then only you'll be able to pull yours. Okay, all right. Let's. And meanwhile, let's if any question, anything, just feel free to ask. So let's utilize these sessions today. Tomorrow also we're going to have it at 8. Okay. I mean, I'm extremely sorry for hampering the schedule. My business travel has been planned for early morning 3 and stuff like that. So I have to slightly do it. So tomorrow is going to be our last session by the way. Oh, it's pretty small. Yeah, the GitHub we already discussed, right? So are you guys not? See, basically what I heard from the previous thing is I guess you have 2 weeks time to submit this project. But I would definitely recommend try to get it as early as, I mean, the moment you start, make sure you're sending a note to support and do that, because if you postpone beyond that, it's as good as you're not going to do that. I don't know how to, let me open the chat window. That's fine. You don't need to open the chat window. We are going to do the demonstration for you. So only thing is you need to click on that link. You have to click on that link and keep things. Though that okay. That for that you need chat window. Can you do an alt tab? Yeah. So alt tab when you do, you should be able to see the other screen, right? Even you can do one more thing. You can even open your browser inside this particular window. And are you guys using Sorry, which one is the one which you're asking, Mac? The one which, yes, that's correct. The project you're talking about, right, Mac? Yeah, it's just one single project, or the final one. So if you can open the browser over there, yeah, it should work. So if you can open the CatGill, let me check how lengthy is that. How big is the URL? So it's a pretty bigger one. So let me see if you can search it with. If you use a CatGill blog, can you really go ahead and search it? You should be able to search it, but blog, if I go, and then big data. Can I really 27? Let me see what is the blog number. It is Java with getting Python install. There are a lot of. I'm going to share today even. Share those Spark document just to set up, but majority of the document is available in the CatGill VM. Sorry, not the CatGill VM. What I meant to say is a CatGill blog. A lot of contents on Spark. So that's something I'm just trying to. If I search for big data and Hadoop on right hand side, and then if I search for not an easy game to search. So right now, okay, some of these questions. I'm not looking at your screen right now. Okay. Yeah, so that should be the link, right? You already got it, I believe. The first link. Yeah, loading files into STFS using Flume. Yeah, the first one. Is that not the one? Yeah, I guess that should be the one. Oh, it is taking time. Okay, I can see something. The meanwhile, guys, try to utilize. I mean, so we are just trying to. Any questions you want to do? Loading files into STFS using Flume. Yep. Scroll down. Yeah, there you go. That's the one. That's the one. That's one. Let's not focus on the theory. Let that be for your reading purpose. Let's directly hit. Do you have the WinSAP installed Mac? Vikal by now? WinSAP, no, is it? You can then opening this thing. You can open a. All right, so you don't have WinSAP. So even if I share you with this thing, I will not be able to give it try. Okay, no worries. Yeah, let's kick it off. So let's start. So basically, what I want to do is, yeah, open that terminal. Okay, go to the desktop. We'll look into the the VM, the virtual machine desktop. Yeah, just minimize those content. So what you're trying to do is first we're going to create a folder. Okay, I mean it's as simple as that. So don't worry. So minimize your okay. Create a folder on your desktop. Just right click and create on your desktop. Yeah, right click and create Flume sync or something. That's the name given. Yeah, create folder. Flume underscore sync, SINK, FLUME underscore SINK, SINK. Okay, SYNC is fine. Let's do that. Okay, so this is going to be for you to understand. Okay, so for you to understand, this is going to be the source file from where we are going to pick the data. So this is the something which is spoken about. So NFS or some intermediate folder that we're creating, where an external party is going to come and put their files inside. Okay, and in the Hadoop architecture, what's going to happen is the moment they put the file inside in this particular terminal, automatically Flume will be in place. It is going to take from this folder which you can see, okay, and then put it into the Hadoop environment. So if I don't do all these things, what I should have manually taken HDFS, GFS minus put command and copy. Right? That's the traditional way of how we did it. So instead, it's an audit. That's all we are trying to do over here. All right. So now you may have to come to the document. Okay. Not only that. So what we're going to do now is, after we have created this Flume sync, let's create even a exactly similar kind of a directory in the HDFS environment. Okay. So come to the terminal. Come to the terminal which you've taken, and let's create an HDFS directory in Hadoop itself. HDFS itself. HDFS DFS make directory. DFS minus make directory, right? You need to do a minus mkdir space. Let's put it in the root slash Flume underscore SINK underscore. Okay, whatever name you're given here, underscore. Let's make it as HDFS so that you understand the difference. HDFS. So what we did, we had a source folder created, and we have a destination folder also created. So both are in place for us. Come on, I mean, just enter, and then done, right? Yeah. Okay. Now come to the document. There is a Google Drive. We need to go in and download it. So scroll down the document. But that percentage thing isn't clear. No such node and XML file. Which percentage are you talking about, Mac? The first project stuff, is it? How to convert? Yeah, that's correct. You can do that. How to convert the XML file to PIG? Okay, that's something which I'm planning to. Percentage of completion district wise. Okay, so first our intention is getting those files and converting that into CSV file. So right now, yes, XML parser to CSV, correct. Yeah, so that's how we are going to get in a CSV file. So once you get in a CSV file, able to do that. Okay, you're able to do the CSV file conversion. Okay, you're talking about post that you're facing issue. Yeah, get that downloaded. Okay, the problem statement isn't clear. Okay, fine. We'll discuss that. So yeah, just save it, and you should be saving it inside. It looks like you can get it saved anywhere, but let's do it in user so you can understand where exactly our this is being placed. Okay, so open. Let it be there. Yeah. Okay, got it. Oh, yeah. And open the file, computer, go to document, computer. Yeah, file system, user, USR, basically USR, just down. Yeah, just below the root. Yeah, there you go. Local. That's where you should be seeing your Flume, right? After Flume, you should, in that you should be able to see Flume. Inside Flume, you will be able to see configuration file, CONF, conf, second one, yeah. Copy the files over there, paste it. All right, just open the acadgill local.conf. Yeah, just open that file. No. Don't close it. Don't close it. Don't close it. We need to open that file. Open that acadgill conf local conf file. Okay. So now what you're going to do is, so looking at it, you should be able to understand, right? There is a flume underscore sync. So what you need to change is, yeah. So what is the line number? Well, let me minimize the chat window. Yeah, that's it. You should be able to see that directly. Yeah, no need to search. It's just a 20-line script. So yeah, that's exactly. So you have placed it. You can see /home/Hadoop/ desktop, right? Yes, you need to do that. You need to do that. That's what. So no. We are going to make that in sync with this one. So hold on that. Yeah. So what we're going to do is, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you can change it over here, but you can change this configuration file. So you are not going to change it, right? So you need to change the configuration file based on the file which you created. No issue. So let's make it as, you made it as SINC, correct? So let's change this it over here. Yeah, just make this as SINC. In the spool directory, go to line number maybe 1, 4 plus 4, 8, 9, 10, right? Yeah, that's fair. Change it to SINC to match with your file name. SINC, right? That's what I think you're given. All right, and you need to even change the Hadoop. See our where we change it. Yeah, that's actually a comment. Okay, whenever it starts with hash, it's nothing but comment. So this is where you need to actually change. Yeah, and you need to change the Hadoop. You can see /home/Hadoop. So you need to change that to /home/acadgill. Acadgill. So that's nothing but our home directory, right? Our home directory is /home/acadgill inside the desktop flume.sync. Okay, just to make everyone in sync, just open a terminal. Just open a new terminal. You can open a new terminal. Yeah, and then just do a PWD. Hope everyone knows it, but still, PWD. Enter. Enter, just enter. Yeah. So you can see that our home directory is nothing but home acadgill, right? So it's as good as your Windows when you create a user, that username is going to be my home and directory that's being created. So that's exactly what it is. So if you do, that's correct. So whatever you're given is correct. So no need to. So yes. So just do a CD desktop space D and tab. Yeah. So hope you guys know that. Yeah. By this time. So in case if it's a desktop, you don't need to. Yeah. LS. Yeah, you need to keep practicing all those things. So that's where your mastery comes in place. So that's where it is, right? Flume_sync is the one which you created. All right. Now what we're going to do is, we have that in place now. All right. Okay. All right. Got your question. Let's move on to the got your question. Let's move on to that. Where exactly is that? Let's see. Let's see where exactly is that. You come to the notepad or the gedit terminal where you are. I think that's written by you, I guess. You or come to the okay. Fine. All right. Okay. Hold on. So what you do is, you increase your terminal, increase this width of it. Just try. Yeah. Just do a maximize. Okay. Yes. So now what you need to understand is, first one which you are referring is the source target. I mean source directory, right? This is the streaming, right? And whatever data is going to go and sit into that particular Flume sync, okay, will be automatically picked up and kept it in the HDFS environment, correct? So that is the HDFS environment is the down one, whichever you created. Okay, so that's HDFS. So what is the name you're given? Flume underscore sync underscore, I guess HDFS. So that's the name you have to give over here. No, down, yeah, correct. Here you need to give underscore HDFS. That's what you created. HDFS, fine. So that's all in the Flume stuff. That's all you have to do. All right, now go to the terminal. Sorry, HDFS localhost URL not updated. Okay. Okay. Come to the terminal. Sorry, come to the file once again. I think that's with localhost domain, localhost. Yeah, that should be fine, I guess, Mac. Localhost domain should work. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. You take the document. Now every setup is done. So yeah, control C, you have saved it, right? So what you can do is, yeah, done. I got it. So go to the document and we're going to start. So Flume mg command. So even I don't have it by heart. So you'll have to look into the document. How exactly are we going to start the Flume terminal? The Flume step. It's there in the document. Come to the document. I mean, documents come to the website, the Cargill blog that you're referring to. So you're not able to see the screen, is it? See the bottom portion of your stuff. That's strange. Yeah. That's where the Flume document is. I think it's Flume ng. Yeah, close this. Yeah, come down. You just need to type in this command where they're asking to come down. Yeah, now it's one by one given how exactly what needs to be done, which you already did. All those things are done. All those things are done. Come down. So it's step by step. What is being explained over here. Come down. Yeah, hold on a minute. Hold on. That's where you need to stop. Yeah. So yes, you need to type in that command. Flume ng. Only till there. Only till -f. Only till -f. No. Okay. Do one thing. Just copy the entire stuff. Sorry. Copy the entire stuff and put it in a gedit. Copy the entire stuff. Copy and put in a gedit. I think gedit should be there. No. Just open. I think where exactly is that? You can go to systems and you should be able to open a file. Yeah, just open a new file over there. Just do a gedit test space. Yeah, test or something. Enter. Let's utilize that. Yeah, Control V. Okay, now ours is sitting in /home. It was not /home Hadoop, right? We have placed it in user underscore. Yeah, that is the place we need to go. Hold on a minute. Before this, what you need to do is, I don't think your node is running, man. That's why it is giving you an error for it. Do a JPS in your command line. Yeah, this is exactly. So if I would have done, I would not have done the JPS because my environment is up and running. Do a JPS. Your node, I doubt it's running. Okay, start all. .sh. Yeah. Please do change this directory where exactly. That's the one, /user. You need to have it in /user. Instead of home, make it a /user /local usr /local slash, I think it was flume, directly flume, /local /flume, FLUME. Yeah. And directly a catgill /conf and inside that .conf, the remaining stuff. Oh, your machine looks to be really slow. Okay. Remove the Hadoop, Apache, Flume, and all those things. Yeah, remove till, yeah, that conf also you can remove because you already have a conf over there. Yeah, that's it. Yes, that's it. Now you can copy paste this command, agent1 -f /user conf, yeah, and run it in a terminal. Before that, you need to make sure your name node, yeah, just copy it. Let's wait for this to complete. So US, I guess it's 4G, right? Okay. That's true. That's true. It's getting regular. Yeah, you're going to be famous. Yeah, there is nothing meanwhile. So okay, so I was planning to let's take the remaining. Yeah. Okay, it's completed. So now just do a JPS. So you need to give a confirmation stating that all our processes are running. So you know all our processes, right? Yeah, there you go. Name node, data node, resource manager. Where is the node manager? Okay. Okay, let's see. Manager is not running. Node manager is also supposed to run. All right. So let's do one thing. Let me take control. And that's really all what you actually do. Now post switch, how exactly the streaming is done? Let me show it. So I guess it's your system is. So this is all the setup. You're done. Everything is done. So what I want you to try is, okay, you can do that parallel with me. So whatever I'm going to do now. Okay. So you can stop sharing. Thanks for taking us through Vikal. That was nice. So let me take it over from you where you left out. Okay. So it's pretty simple now. All hard work is being done by Vikal. So, yeah, I know, man. It's really hectic. Yeah. All right. So exactly what he did. That's where even we are left out. Where is that now? So I'm assuming you guys can see my screen. So same process I completed. So I'm going to close this. I'm going to close this. Okay, some chat. What exactly is said? Yeah, we can see. All right. So what we need to do is we need to type in that. I think I have ran. Is that the place where I ran? No. So if it's no, let me close the session. Yeah. And then is this a place where I ran? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This is the one. Okay. So this is exactly the command which you which you typed on your gedit, right? Vehicle. Flume ng agent minus n agent one minus f user. This is how exactly we're going to start our Flume. Okay. So I'm doing exactly the same thing where you left off. So Flume is going to get started. Okay. And let me show you. Okay. Zoom install on Ubuntu. Yeah, I think it should actually work. So you can just shut down, bring it down. At times when you open this thing, automatically no manager comes up. So if you just close it and open it again, it should actually run. Otherwise, you may have to separately start it. Okay, let's try to do this. So my Flume is up and running now. Okay, so everyone is in sync with that, right? So only thing what I'm going to do now is, okay, now only thing what I'm going to do. So this is my Flume underscore sync is what I made. So just like exactly the way Vikalp has made it, Flume underscore sync. That's my source directory. And my destination is this guy. Okay, so this guy is my destination directory. So I have ls minus Flume underscore sync underscore hdfs. This is what the directory I created. Okay, I created it. And your step-by-step instruction is given over there. Okay, so make sure you are incorporating this stuff inside your what do you say, inside your project. All right. So basically, you should not be seeing anything. Let me do one thing over here. Let me HDFS minus remove. I'm not sure if it's really going to create an issue if I don't think so. Let's take a risk and see it. Paste. Yeah, I don't think so because it's just appending the data to it. So if I'm actually, yeah, it's deleted. All right. What is chat message? Why no man? Okay. Sync. I route sync. Yeah, that's true. That's okay, but doesn't matter because see this name whatever you're giving should match exactly the name which is there. Even you can write Vikalp over there. It doesn't matter. Okay, but your configuration file and your actual directory that you created should be in sync. That's all. It's just a naming convention that we followed over here for making us everyone readability. Okay, so this is done. Let's do one thing now. Okay, so those of you guys who joined a little late, so what exactly we're trying to accomplish? This one. So this is the path we are trying to accomplish, right? Automatically. So this is where I'm going to put some files now, and we can see how exactly it's coming in the HDFS environment. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is, this is my Hadoop environment. Let me make a little smaller screen. Why is it playing games with me? Okay, so I'm just trying. My cursor is moving without my permission, in fact. Okay, so I'm just trying to. Oh, what's this? What is this now? Okay, so this is what. Okay, it's a little sleepy now. Okay. Let's run this command. Okay, I run it. This is my HDFS environment, right? HDFS DFS minus ls, the folder name, and it gives me no result. So nothing is there. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is, and my streaming is up and running over here. Okay, this is what. So this is streaming is up and running. It's selling started. The Flume is started, right? With the command which you read. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to, okay, let me even open that and keep. Okay, so let's open, let's this guy be the first guy up and running. Okay, and let this be over here. Yeah. Okay, so this is going to be our HDFS environment. Okay, which does not have anything right now. And I'm going to create a new file, to create a document, empty file. I'm just going to say first.txt, and I'm going to write, this is my first data in the Flume source directory. Okay. So Control S, Alt F4. So I've closed it. And just look at over here. So what I'm going to do. So in the real-time environment, data is need to go and sit into this environment, right? So that's exactly the replication I'm going to do. So from the first PC Sarkar magic. So it's just going to move on and moving in. So now let's see what's going to happen. So this is already kicked off. It said first.txt completed. Okay. So this system is picking it up, automatically doing stuff, whatever is required. And it's completed. So let's see how things happening over here in this directory. If I go, this is our HDFS environment. Okay, I think I need to extend it a little bit, otherwise you may not be able to see the screen perfectly. Okay, let me take that once again. I think it's a pretty big file that's getting created. Yeah, and hold on, enter. Oh, it's still bigger than that. Okay, Flume data. So I was just search that Flume data is there, what we mentioned anywhere in the configuration file, but I don't think so. I mean, I was searching for it. It's not there. Okay. So let's take that file. Okay, now it's in one single line. Cat this file. Okay, so this is where I made a mistake. So actually HDFS DFS cat, right? HDFS DFS minus cat, because this is sitting inside the Hadoop environment. This is sitting inside the Hadoop environment. Copy, paste. Okay. Yeah. So this is my first data in the Flume source directory, right? So now what you're going to do is create a new document, empty file, second txt, and enter. This will be my second file. Let's include more content. Thanks for initiating this session. Let's get some content to it, right? All the best for all. Yeah, it's not the parting one. I have one more day, but I'm just trying to put as much relevant contents for you guys. All right, so I'm just going to move the next guy in the Flume, and let's see what's going to happen. So this is done. Second.txt is completed. Okay. So that processing is still done. Okay. One thing what you need to understand is when I do a HDFS DFS, this is a tricky part. Okay. I really, what really happened? Okay, it's a cat command. It should be an ls command. So, I mean, if you ask me a question, okay, can I get a 2 different file split? I don't know. You may have to explore options. So basically now you can see there is some, how the files are being picked up over here. So now flume sync HDFS, I can see this particular file, right? Flume data dot some numbers, and I guess that should be the timestamp. That's how the data is being formatted. Now, if I take this, it's exactly the same thing, okay? If I enter this, that's the reason I put more content to it. Okay, so now this is my first data. This is the first file. And the next file is just appending to the existing file. This is my second file. Thanks for initiating. All those things came in my second file. So that's what really. That's really what it is. Okay, so yep. So basically, you keep getting those files inside the HDFS environment. So now I have my data inside my Hadoop environment, right? So post which I'm going to write some script or whatever it is. I wanted to pick it up. So basic scenario, what can happen is a typical workflow is what I'm talking about. So this particular data. So can anyone think where is it going to get in terms of Hive or Pig or anything of that sort? So how can we form a framework out of it? Okay, one simple thing to think about is, see if I would have made this particular as my managed external table in my Hive. Okay, in case if you guys would not have tried it, just make sure the document which you provided, there is an external table also creation. So if I create this as my external table in Hive, what will happen? Any data that is going to come and sit inside will be picked up by my Hive environment, right? Hive external table. In case you not able to recollect, make sure you're trying to do the Hive external table. So automatically what will happen? Whatever files is sitting inside this, and if I create an external table using this, anybody remember what the features of the external Hive external table? No, absolutely no. So Hive external table, when I created, there are 2 types of table, right? One is a managed table, the other one is an external table, right? When I say an external table, what's going to happen is it's just a folder that's being created, right? Any data that is going to come and sit inside that external table will be automatically picked up by the Hive table. Okay, Hive table has the capacity to do that. In case if you guys are thinking what this guy is talking about, external table in Hive. Okay. Create external table if not exists, this thing. Okay, let's look at an example. Yeah. No, this is not external table. Exactly what I was wondering. Where is external table? Hive external table. Didn't I mention Hive external table in Hive? Okay, internal external table. So this is where exactly the difference comes in. So the folder which we created, if it would have been fed to an external table, automatically data is keep coming in. You will have your data inside, and you can. Are you guys in sync with what I'm trying to say, or absolutely no clue? Or am I showing something which is finding to be Greek and Latin for you guys? Here you go. This is external table, right? Create table location is what mentioned, but here it's not been mentioned as external table. I'm assuming anyway you guys are fine. Okay, there you go. You guys are fine with the normal table, right? Create managed table. The only difference in external table is I'm going to just mention this line of command and this external. These two lines are the difference. So what is the funda behind external table is? After this, I am mentioning a location and a directory. So I would definitely recommend you guys to do this. Okay, so creating an external table. So what will happen? Hive data. These are just a folder. Okay, yeah, just utilize this link itself. So create, and what will happen is any data that is going to come and sit inside this weather extension. This is a folder. Okay, will be automatically picked up by this table weather text. So I can query it, and it should be there available inside. So this is exactly the scenario what's happening over here. So we are getting a data, updated data inside our Flume Sync HDFS directory. So if I would create an external table with exactly the same location, what will happen? Anytime new data getting in this location, my Hive table will be up to date and running it. So this may not be relevant to the project what you're going to do now, but I think you guys should be utilizing that external table feature and try to think on that line and coming up with multiple other small projects, which you should be able to integrate in one single chain. So I think the document which I sent pretty much sure there was an external table reference and how exactly that can be created. I have played around with that. But you need to understand that there are many places now, in the many occasions we do create a table. It will create a table in file or what? Not really. The data, we are talking about the data. About this data. This particular data that's going to sit inside. So basically employee ID, employee name, salary, right? So 1001, Sam, 1000. So that data will be directly coming and sitting inside this folder. So inside weather extension / there might be a employee.txt or employee.csv. Some file will be there directly. You can place it over here. And that data will be picked up by this guy. So I would definitely recommend, in case if you don't have any clue, please go ahead and do this document. This document looks like a pretty well-defined one. Yeah. In case you guys are interested in this, Control C and Control V. I'm sending it to you guys. Yeah, I mean, I just Googled it. This was first or second link that came in. Yeah. So that's at a high level what we need to do in terms of, we'll take up some of those scenarios tomorrow and even loop up. I will try to send across, okay, let me do one thing. I actually got a session now. Let me search in parallel for the scoop document. Okay, I'll make sure I'll send it before tomorrow. So in case if you guys want to have a discussion on the scoop part, I'll just try to send it across to you guys, because I have done a extensive work on the scoop stuff. So you can utilize my. So that scoop, and from the scoop you need to take it up. Instead of an import, you're going to export it to MySQL DB. So I think I have played that. Even in the small installation file, I mean the small worked out document which is being given from the Catkill, even that has put an import from MySQL D and all those things. What more? So tomorrow we'll try to even cover this big part, conversion of an XML, small documentation. Okay, problem statement. Okay, I actually had talking to other call. So let's try to extend maybe 5 more minutes, and let's try to do that. Problem statement. Let's look into the problem statement of our. Oh, okay. Oh man, now I remember there was another action item from mine, right? I need to find out which field. Oh, I was supposed to get an answer for that. I've actually sent a note to our tech team. I did not get a response for that. All of that. Okay, when you ask for the problem statement, is only what I remember. Okay. Mac, good that you reminded. Okay, I'll try to get that because our only issue is which field. I mean, I'm assuming your issue is the same thing. You need to know which needs to be correct. That's the only thing. So fine. Yeah, fine. I'm extremely sorry. I somehow missed it. Which field to be picked up? I've actually sent a note to the support with some of the action items. Yeah, the mini project submit through GitHub. That's I mean. Oh, all right. That was another action, right? I think I have mentioned all those in my comment for sending it. Right, send a detailed email with some action item. I think, yeah, I did mention all those points. Yeah, please help me out. One, yeah, regarding all those details. Which field determine the percentage stuff? Yeah, that's where it is. All right. Anyways, so I'll definitely follow up before tomorrow's session. I'll make sure you have this all those questions. I'm sorry for that. It's my bad. I missed those part. Yeah, even the of it, I'll try to even that was one of the action item given. So I think there was 5 items which I listed out. Some 4 was, I mean, not 4, in fact, 2 have been actioned. And I'll be sending, just after this session, I'll be sending across the same email to all you guys, which has slightly a spark, but I would really like you guys to want, not a proper usage. All right. So what I want you guys to do is make sure even you are utilizing the blog properly, even after the course is being completed. So there are n number of whatever is the latest updates coming up with the technology, as well as so make sure you are religiously following up this blog as and when you have some time. So just like this Flume, which has been completely picked up from the blog. So we are trying to make that blog up to date with whatever is the latest happening. Mostly you may be able to see a lot of Spark stuff coming up. So a lot of Spark stuff coming. So follow it and then try to try to do a hands-on exactly what is being given on the blog. Okay. Sorry for slightly rushing it up. I tried to get those tomorrow's all this answered. I have taken up all this action item. I'll just follow up with whatever needs to be done. Couple of questions which is unanswered. That will be tomorrow also the same time. Sorry for getting, because I need to travel midnight. So I'm just trying. Yeah, 8 p.m. guys. So tomorrow we may have to end up with tomorrow's session. And yeah, normally I used to have this session's being conducted. All right. Okay. Nothing. If you do anything more, I'll take up my action item. I'll get those sorted out before tomorrow's sessions. What exactly are you looking for the certification part? Certification part. What sort of information? Some of this information even I need to collect in from those support team. So how exactly is you are being certified is the question, or yeah. So percentage I used to have when I was conducting my first session, but I absolutely forgot how exactly the mark splitting. Is that what you're asking? So how exactly your assignment and okay, split split of work. Okay. Assignment and project work. I'm not sure if this entire information, in case if they're, I mean, it doesn't come under my purview. There's supposed to be someone who needs to be sending you a note or something, but I'll try to get as much information as possible and get information. Yeah, sure, Mike, I'll do that. Yeah, I normally used to spend those last 1 day session for telling something about similar kind of stuff rather than covering the technical stuff. But let's do a 50 things. First, maybe 10-15 minutes. We'll try to utilize the time, and this and remaining I will cover with the Cloudera certifications of what sort. I am not really now up to date with it because even I was trying to. I'll try to gather some information on it because I don't want to give an update because Cloudera also is going up with high level of the pace, and they also are updating. What I heard is the previous CDH, they had a CDH 4.4 or something. I think that was not CDH. I think CD. It was a 4-letter word. I'm really not able to. It's not on top of my mind. So that certification they are completely stopped, and they're doing more weightage for the Spark stuff and all those things. But there is a data engineer part which I'd like to cover tomorrow. Before sending out all this information, I just need to make sure I check once and making sure whether that's relevant even now. So those homework I'll do from my end, and then update you guys for some of the certification part. All right. Okay. So speak to you guys tomorrow. So in case if you think, okay, some all of a sudden you got some ideas and you want to discuss it, make sure you are sending it out before noon so that I can pick it up from there and I can collect those information and you guys. So feel free to send a response back to those mailer which I sent to you guys. So respond to that if you want to get something clarified. Reply to all so that everyone understands what exactly is the sort of questions you want to get it clarified, so that the same question need not be repeated by multiple folks. Okay. Tomorrow at the same time, 8 o'clock. Hope it works for fine. I mean, sorry for that. Because n number of reasons. Yeah, I think I close to 10 minutes. That's all, guys, for today. Let me speak to you tomorrow. Good night for all you guys. Speak to you sharp tomorrow 8. Make sure you guys attend exactly on the 8 o'clock so that we don't have any delay in this thing. All right, guys. Yeah. Good night.